Welcome, another Wednesday call. It is officially August and we've got some business to handle. There is so many good things going on. I am super excited about everything that happened while we were at convention, and so I just want to take a little bit of time to go over some of those things. The first thing that I want to do is give out the Boss Babe shout out of the week. This week I have a three-way tie with Paige, Sam, and Tammy for holding it down in the Glam Squad while I was gone in New Orleans. They posted for you guys some very nice posts, kept the group going. If anybody had any questions, they took care of it. And I'm grateful that they stepped up to the leadership task and did that while I was away. So I wanted to give them the honor of Boss Babes of the Week for doing the damn thing while I was gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so before we get too far into the new products and stuff, I wanted to say a couple of things about convention. So next year's convention was just announced. It's going to be in San Antonio next year, and the ticket prices are early bird pricing until probably January. I think that's what they did last year. It's like $249 until January. So if you didn't buy it by Sunday of this past Sunday, it was $199 if you bought it before Sunday, but now it's going to be $249, and then if you wait past January, it's going to be $299. So you'll want to make sure that if you saw all the fun and all the excitement that was going on in convention and you don't want to miss it next year, make sure you get that early bird pricing. It's really a really nice $50 discount. And then also all of the videos will be posted in the university from convention. So you will go, you guys know what university is, right? In your back office, it's like the training videos that Unique posts. If you just go into your dashboard, you can click the university tab and it'll take you to all the videos. It might not be loaded right away, but eventually all of the classes will be loaded so that you can go back and watch them later. So that's a really great tool that'll be at your fingertips. You can get some additional training to help you move your business along. So one of the most exciting things that we talked about during our time in convention was the change in the compensation plan. So this is huge for you guys, and for me too. I'm not gonna lie, it's huge for me too. If you are pink or blue, moving forward, starting in September, I believe, anyone under you that's in their 90-day window from just starting the business, all of their sales, you will get an 8% bonus on. So if you have someone who signs up and they sell $1,000 in PRS in their first 90 days, you're going to get 8% of that. Okay, so you see how amazing that is? You have you recruit 3, you recruit 4, you recruit 5 girls, and imagine how that's going to really enhance your paycheck on the 8th of the month. It's really going to be big, but you have to be paid as pink or blue status. Okay, so you cannot get that bonus unless you're pink or blue. But if you're pink or blue, then you're going to be rolling in the dough. All right, and that's, I'm so excited for you guys to start getting those bonuses and spending that cash. If you are green or above, you get a $250 bonus every time someone on your team goes green. And they get a $250 bonus for going green. So that's a really nice thing once you start to level up. So right now I'm green. If any of you go green, guess what? We get to go on a shopping spree together, because that's $250 for you and $250 for me. And that's personal sponsors. I mean, you know what I mean? Not like anybody on the team, but if you're my personal sponsor and you go green, then I get a bonus too. Okay? Sorry. I'm excited. And then also, in case you didn't hear, they have rolled out a revision to the car bonus program. So before, you couldn't get the car bonus unless you were paid as Black status consecutively for like 3 months or something like that. And I think that they realized that that was a little bit too much to ask, and so they rolled out a $500 car bonus for being paid as purple and a $750 car bonus for being paid as black. So all you have to do is get it and maintain it, and you get the bonus. And that's a cash bonus. So while it's called the car bonus, you do not have to use it for a car. You can use it for your mortgage or groceries or whatever you want. So they don't tell you how to spend it, even though it's technically called a car bonus. Okay, so those are the revisions to the compensation plan, and that is in addition to the new Fast Start program, which is huge, and that's still running. You guys get that Fast Start, you get the Y Cash, you get the Cash, and then if you go pink in your first 90 days, there's still that $200 cash bonus for that as well. So as we're recruiting people, we want to be making sure that we're educating them about these incentives so that they can run for them. They might not know that if they go pink in their first 90 days, they get a $200 cash bonus, right? So we want to make sure that we're dangling those carrots in front of them. And I don't mean that like in a bad way, but some people are incentivized by money. I am incentivized by money. And if you're telling me you're going to pay me more money, if I can hit something at a certain time, it's going to motivate me to get it done. Okay? So let's talk new products because they are amazing. I'm excited. Seriously, I don't even know which product to start with because they're all so good. Okay, there, look. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do the kudos first because that's what applies to what we're doing right now. Kudos first. So the kudos is already 77% sold out. I don't know if you saw my post about that earlier today. It will not last through the weekend. So in the United States, I think Europe, Sam, has a little more in their inventory, but in the US, we only have 77% left. So if you guys have anybody on the fence, you need to reach out to them and tell them that it will not last. So get it while the getting's good because it's going away. And it's for while supplies last. So once it's gone, there won't be any more of them. Okay, so now's the time to reach out to people and seal those deals. And as you know, all proceeds go to the Unique Foundation. And I want to be very clear about something because I've seen some posts, not necessarily any of you guys, but I follow a lot of presenters. Understanding what proceeds mean, okay? Proceeds, when they say 100% of the proceeds, that does not mean every dollar that the kit is worth. So it's not $69 going straight to the foundation. Proceeds are what is left after they pay us our commission and after they take away the cost of the production of the products. Okay, so like say it costs them $15 to make a kit, then they pay you your commission, which is $17 if you're yellow status or above. So then it would be the remainder of that is what's going to go to the foundation. Does that make sense? So just make sure that we're not saying if I sell 10 kudos, $690 is going to the foundation, because that's not exactly how it works. Okay, proceeds are what's left after they take away the production costs and the commission costs. All right, just a little clarity so that we can make sure that we're communicating effectively with our customers and not misleading them to think that more is going than it is. Okay, so those three colors are fantastic. I don't know, I know you guys, many of you have already ordered them. Michelle got one, Liz got one, I got one because we were at convention so we could get them while we were there. We got one on site and the colors are so perfect. It's the rose gold colors and they are phenomenal. I just fell in love with all of the colors. It really is one of the best kudos I've ever seen. So if you haven't gotten one yet, it would be a good time, like go for it before they get sold out because it is really nice, the colors. I just love them. And the names are secure, cherished, and supported, which all go in line with like the way I said it in my live the other day, what every little girl should feel, right? So the names are really sweet as well. Okay, let's move on. I want to talk about the one thing that I've tried so far that was one of my favorites, and that is the new Dip and Draw liquid liner. Bomb diggity, no doubt. It was so good. It's a Welsh type liquid liner, so it's in a pen tube, but you pull the liner out so you can re-dip it. So if you tried the last liquid liner, you know that it was a pen style, and once you tried to put it on, your shadow got on the felt tip, and it just never really looked crisp, and it never really looked black, and I would always kind of like not use it in my lives. Like I would never use the Younique liquid liner, and people would say, oh, what liquid liner are you using? And I would have to tell them. But now I love this new one. It's highly pigmented, it's long wearing, it's water resistant, so it's going to stay on for a very long time, and that applicator is super sharp, so you're going to be able to get those fierce razor sharp wings. And now they're speaking my love language. Okay, I'm super duper pumped. And it comes in 5 colors. 5 colors? Did I write that down?
4.
4 colors. There is a black, a brown, a blue, and a kind of reddish brown color. Not a rust-ish color is what I would imagine it is. I'm hoping they come out with a purple. I was very disappointed that they didn't have a purple, because that's one that I've been waiting for, is a purple liquid liner, but I digress. Okay, moving on. Oh, and the liquid liner is going to be $21. And you can buy that on September the 1st. It's not one of the early launch pre-release products. So you can get that on September 1st. Then there's the customizable palettes. So you guys saw that we have now little mini pressed pigments instead of our mineral pigments that we had before. You can buy them in a quad. The quad is $52, and it comes with your choice of 4 colors. You can get them individually for $18, or you can get them as refills for $14. But if you do the math, 14 times 4 is more than $52. So it kind of makes sense to get the quads, even though you might not need that. I don't know. It's more affordable to get the quad than it is any of the other options, is what I'm saying. And there's 25 colors. There's 4 finishes. So I want to talk about the difference between the 4 finishes, just so you guys understand. There's a matte, which means it's completely opaque when you apply it. It's got no shimmer whatsoever. It's just completely flat. Then there's the satin finish, which has a little bit, it's not shimmery, but it's got like a butteriness to it. That's the only way I can think to describe it in a way that makes sense. The satin has like a butteriness to it. So it's got like just this subtle thing on it. And then there's the shimmer, which we all know what shimmers are. Those are definitely popping. And the metallic, which are the bling blings. So those 4 finishes, 25 different colors, mix and match. I'm excited. Primer, oh, and I already told you the prices. New formulated primer. This new primer, so this is what I think about it. I think it's great. It's just nothing like the old primer. So when you get it, don't expect anything like what you've used in the past from Younique with their eye primer. The old eye primer was very liquidy and very runny, and it would crease a lot in your eyes. This is very thick, like in a lotion texture. It's got a lot of density in it, so a little bit goes a long way, but then when you put it on, it's got a stickiness to it, or a tackiness that I was not expecting, and so it was a little odd for me, but it did take the shadows really well, and it did pop the pigments really well. So I feel like they formulated it to match the new quads, which is smart and exactly what they should have done, because the old primer was good, but it wasn't great. And now I think the new primer is great, but just different. And it's going to be $22. And I saw that it can be used on your eyebrows too, and I'm gonna try that tomorrow. So you would put the primer on your eyebrows and then put the shadow on your eyebrows, and it's supposed to make your drawn on eyebrows a little more long wearing. And you know that's what I need, because these things are a work of art. Okay, all right, let's keep it moving. In the same main frame with the primer and the palettes, we also have a brand new blending brush. I don't know how much the blending brush is gonna cost because, oh, you know what? I need to find my catalog. I bet you it's in my catalog. Liz or Michelle, do you guys have a catalog in front of you? It's not this, there's no spec sheet in the back office, so I couldn't see it, and I forgot that I had the catalog to look it up. So the blending brush has the long fluffy bristles. It's going to be really good for getting the foundations to look, or the shadows to look a little smoother. It's just a nice tool to have. I've always used a blending brush, and it wasn't unique, so now I'm using the unique one as well. Anybody know how much the blending brush is?
$18.
How much? 18?
Yep.
So the blending brush is $18. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, so moving on. There's so many. I know I'm going to be here for 30 minutes just talking about all the new products. Now we have shimmer blushes. We have 2 limited colors of shimmer blushes, which you got the one that comes in the Kudos, and then they have 2 additional ones in the color Serene and Spirited. One's a little darker, one's a little lighter, but it's like blush and highlighter all in one, right? So you can save yourself a step, and you just brush it on the apples of your cheeks, up into the cheekbones, and that's how I feel about the Kudos one. It's like blush and highlighter all in one. And those are going to be $29, and it says that they're out for a limited time. So this is not one of those products that they're intending on keeping in the catalog. So it's I don't know if it's until they run out or if they're just testing the waters to see how we respond to something like that. It's more of a, I feel like these shimmer blushes are more of a trend chaser than it's not going to be a staple in anyone's makeup bag. It's just on trend, and so therefore they're putting it out there to give the people what they want. And those are $29. And those will not be available until September 1st, but the palettes will be available on the 16th. Then we've got the metallic splashes. Holy Mother, dear Lord, sweet 6-pound baby Jesus. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I have 2 because one came in the Kudos, and then they gave us one at convention, and Spry is the one that they gave us in convention. It's like a gold metallic. Oh my God. I can't even deal with these things. I would need every single one in every single color, okay, because they are fantastic. And, you can get them in a set of 3 once they come out, and so you get a little cost savings there. You could be banging out some parties right now, so you can get some Y cash and some half-price items, knowing that these things are coming September 1st. Start running now, right? Get those parties on the books. Get those sales in so that you can have your Y cash ready come September 1st. Save your pocketbook a little bit of money. All right, pregame that. And then, yeah, that's going to be 6 colors in addition to the limited edition color that comes in the Kudos. Okay. Yes, Liz is showing us right here. This is the Spry, and it's like a nice gold color. I'll unmute you, Liz. Tell the people what you think about it.
Hold on. Oh, you unmuted me. I'm obsessed with this. Like, I can wear this every day. It's not the best light, but there's so much shimmer. It's like, this one's like a rose gold color.
Is that the one from the Kudos?
Yeah, this one's the Kudos. I have to dig for the other one because I still haven't unpacked.
So the Kudos one is more of a rose gold, and Spry, the one that we got at convention, is more of a gold. Yep. All right, I'm muting you again. Okay, so those are the same price as all the other splashes, and they'll be available September 1st. Now, Younique has expanded the royalty line with 2 more additional masks. So these masks are both $49 each, which is just like the charcoal mask, which is $49. The exfoliating mask has sea salt crystals in it, and that's what takes off the top layer of your skin. That's what gets all of the dead skin off, helping to reduce like scarring and age spots and sunspots and fine lines and wrinkles. And I'll tell you, a little bit goes a long way. So I used maybe about a lima bean size, so not even that much, like not even any bigger than my fingernail, like little drop of it. And I did my whole face, and you rub it, and you can feel the crystals like taking the dead skin off, but you don't want to rub too hard because my skin is a little on the sensitive side, but after about 30 seconds, I was starting to feel like, ugh, if I keep going, it's gonna be uncomfortable. So just watch that you might not be able to do it like back to back, like 2 days in a row, because your face might not be able to handle that. So just caution your customers if they have sensitive skin. They might not want to go ham on the exfoliating mask every day. It might be a once a week kind of treatment. Does that make sense? And it's all relative to how they feel in their face. Some people have very durable, strong faces, and they can just take that hard stuff all the time, but not me. I'm delicate flower. I am not a delicate flower, but my face acts like it is. Okay, and then the other mask is a mattifying mask. So this is perfect for all of your customers who have oily, sensitive skin. So if they break out a lot and they have a lot of oil and shine in their face, they're going to want the green mask, which is the oil control mask, and it's a mattifying mask. So it's going to help them reduce the amount of oil that their face produces throughout the day. Okay, like I said, both are $49, and they will both be available on September the 1st. I think that's it for the new products. And if you go, here's a little back office tip. If you go to your back office and go to your back office and you look under the dashboard, it'll say new products. Click here to learn more, and then you can click on each product. Once you click on that page, there's a little hyperlink that says download fact sheet. So if you download the fact sheet, you can see how much it costs in every country that we do business in, and a write-up about what's going on with it. Okay, a little, so that you can educate yourself. Most of the products have that, but like the blender brush didn't have that. The primer didn't have that because when I clicked on the primer fact sheet, it popped at the palette, so somebody in corporate linked it wrong, but the rest of them all have a fact sheet. Okay, I just talked a lot. Do we have any questions?
I have a question. Well, we have the applicator brush coming out as well. Did you talk about that?
I did not talk about that, but yes, there's an applicator brush coming out as well.
That one's $15. But my question is for the dip and draw eyeliner. You said there's going to be 4 colors?
Yes.
Because it only shows 2 in the catalog.
It only shows 2, but if you look up the fact sheet or if you go on to the website, there are 4 colors. I think it does say that polarized, and I haven't learned the names just yet, but the rust colored one, it does say I do believe that those say limited edition.
Okay.
So black and brown are probably the primary, and then they'll probably like roll out new colors, or different colors. Like a green would be great, a purple would be great. I'd love to have a white liquid liner.
Okay.
So yeah, that's yes. So then there's the applicator brush, and it also means that oh, another thing that I wanted to talk about, I did share this in the group as well. All the new collections are on the expensive side. Now, this is what that means. One, you sell the hell out of what's going on now. These collections that we have now are 135, 150, 173. If somebody wants a collection, they need to get it now, right? So create that sense of urgency. The second thing that it does is, because even the collections are on the higher end, pretty much $200, sell the kits. Get the kit. You will not get a better deal than the kit, not even in a collection. There is nothing even comparable, right? So it's all about looking for the positivity in a situation. At first, when I saw the collections were super expensive, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And then I was like, ding, everybody's getting a kit. I don't even care. Everybody I know is gonna get a kit, not a collection, because the kit is fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, sorry. I could just keep going and keep going.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you by chance know whether or not there is egg in the pallets?
I don't know, and I looked in the fact sheet, and it does not have any of the ingredients. So what I would do is email support.
I did.
And what did they say?
They don't know yet.
How do they not know?
I don't know.
Email again. Email again. Get somebody else.
Okay.
Get somebody else, because you probably just got somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about. That's another thing that we learned about in at convention, is that moving forward, instead of just getting data dumped into any old customer service rep and like being stuck with whatever their knowledge base is, they're breaking their customer service people up into categories so that you can talk to someone that's a little bit more knowledgeable about your specific category of questions. So if it's about products, then you'll talk to somebody in products. If it's about tech support and the website, then you'll talk to somebody in tech support. Because right now they're all like trying to do, you know, a little bit of everything, but they're not good at anything. Does that make sense? I would email again. I would ask somebody else. Because there's no way, it's launching, it's already manufactured. It's impossible for them to not know what the ingredients are. Whoever's in customer support just hasn't been given the information. This stuff is available for us to buy in 6 days. You're telling me you know the ingredients and it's available for purchase in 6 days? No, that's just somebody not wanting to do their job, or they don't know.
Okay. I hope not.
I hope not too.
About them.
I hope not too. Okay. Anybody else?
Did you hear anything about the loose powder foundation, whether it's going to come back or not?
Oh, you're breaking up, honey. I can't hear you.
I really liked it.
Wait, say it again, because I didn't hear you.
Okay.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Did you hear? You can hear me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about the loose powder foundation? The loose.
They didn't say anything about the loose powder, but Michelle or Liz, you both have the catalog. Can you see if it's in the catalog?
I don't see the catalog.
It's not there.
It's not in the new catalog? Then I would say it's not staying.
Am I?
You might need to stock up.
It's all.
Thank
I
you.
tried to order loose powder foundation and it's all out. Everything's like unavailable.
Yeah, because it's out of stock. What color do you need? I have a few.
I wanted
Okay.
chiffon or satin.
Well, let me check
My
the
warehouse
inventory.
in
What's that?
yeah, I'll
Sam?
have a look
sorry.
in our UK
I'm sorry,
warehouse.
Marie,
They
what
might
did you
have our
say?
colour left. But I'm satin.
What did you say?
Diane, I said let me look and see if I have them in my box, in my cash and carry box. I might have one for you if you want it.
Okay, thank you.
Because I definitely ordered a bunch of those when they came out.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and then after everybody gets off, Diane, I'll show you that little thing. Okay.
Perfect.
Does anybody else have any more questions before we, or Michelle or Liz, do you guys have anything to add about what I said since you guys were in convention with me?
only that it looked amazing.
It was a blast. It was like a 5-day sleepover.
It looked fun.
Slumber party. I don't know if you had those when you were younger, Sam. You know, those I don't know if you called them slumber parties or whatever, where all the girls came over and
Yeah.
slept at your house. All right, so next year is in San Antonio, and next year's incentive trip is in Cozumel, Mexico. Yeah. I think it's even better.
Actually,
Go ahead.
sorry. I actually wanted to ask you, when does that whole thing start again for the incentive trip?
So lately it's been running like January to June. So
Okay.
So you'll just be looking for that to start up at the new year.
Okay. I've already booked a hotel for San Antonio.
You have? I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, nothing's holding me back.
Nothing's holding you back. You're booking a year out, so that says something about your
I'm
long-term
done.
commitments.
Yes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Bree, I have a question.
Sure.
Where do you look in the back office about the different incentives? Like you said, 90 days, you get that cash bonus. Where in the back office can I keep up with the different incentives and stuff like that?
Well,
For instance, that fast start, like where can I go and look at that kind of stuff?
Well, because you've been in longer than 90 days, you will not see a tracker for you because you're not eligible for Fast Start anymore.
Say I had somebody join my team and I wanted to let them know about all the different incentives. Where would I go in the back office to find that information?
I don't know. Probably I would look under let me share my screen here. Let's see if we can find it together.
Okay.
I would say maybe under. So one of the things that you can do to teach them about Fast Start is I made a video about it in the training page.
Okay.
So you could share with them the video about how to get Fast Start. And then they will have a tracker on their dashboard. So I don't know if you just saw my dashboard. Everybody that is eligible for Fast Start has a tracker. So it tells them when they've met the requirements. But if you
Okay.
go to your back office, let's see, my office, it's probably under, sorry, I have to walk through it because maybe university. Kudos, promotions, new products, new presenter training, compliance training. There's a lot of videos back here, and I would just start plucking through them to see if any of them see what information you can draw from there. But I know that there is a Fast Start training in the Glam Squad training YouTube page. So you could always show them.
And anyone that joins under me, I'm allowed to add them to the Glam Squad, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
And give them all of the training tools and everything like that.
Okay.
And then once you hit pink, you'll get paid 8% on all their sales for the first 90 days.
8% on top of, so 8%. So that's the commission off of the people under you?
While they're in their first 90 days, you'll get 8% from them. So everything that they sell, you'll make 8% of.
And then after the 90 days, it changes?
It goes to 0.
Oh.
The whole point is that you're trying to teach them how to build, and by then hopefully they're consistent with their sales, and if you're pink or blue, you do get a percentage on them regardless. This is just an added bonus on top.
That's what I was wondering. This is 8% on top of that.
Yeah, on top of what
Gotcha.
you already get as a pink or a blue status.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool beans.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
I'm pretty sure the incentive trip, I think it's Cancun, not Cozumel.
Oh, did I say Cozumel? All right, it's Cancun then. My bad. Either way, it's Mexico, baby.
Right.
I'm excited. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it next week. So listen up. We've got some good stuff going on next week and the following week. So next week, what I've asked all of the girls that went with me to convention, I've asked them to bring their takeaways. So we all went to classes, we all learned stuff. So next week, Sherry and Shanna are going to be coming and talking. And then the following week, surprise, Michelle and Liz, you'll be talking. Okay. So you don't always have to get stuck with me. Next week and the following week, you're going to have some of the other ladies talking about their experience at convention and what they learned. Yes? And in between then, we're going to rock out some kudos sales. We're going to get ready to get our pre-orders on those products that come out on August 16th. And we're going to get those parties lined up so that we can have YCash by September 1st. All right, my loves. It is always, as always, yep, go ahead, Michelle.
Just thought about this for the new products that we can purchase on the 16th. Is it a limit of one?
It will probably be limited, but I don't know if it's going to be limited to 1 or 2. Sometimes they give us 2. Sometimes they only give us 1. I'm not sure exactly. That's one of those things I learn when you guys learn it.
Okay.
But it's
It would
usually
be hard to do that with the quads, though.
well, they might only let you order 1 of each color.
One color. Yeah,
They might only let you order 1 of each color.
that's true.
All right, well, I'm going to hit end.